evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
As you know, right now today is a conversation class for the question class, and I'm quite ready to answer the question of the student. So hope right now, whatever the question will be there, I would answer the question according to my best of knowledge. So let's start your question, please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So my question is, what is your biggest fear?
You know, I don't like mathematics anymore. So whenever I face the problem of maths, I feel myself so suffocated. So my biggest fear in my life, whenever I face the mathematics, watch any question of maths, I feel like that I'm tired of 10 days all year. So I don't like mathematics anymore, but I respect the maths more than my life myself.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, my first question is, in your free time, what do you like to do?
In my free time, it depends upon my mood. It's not necessarily that what I like to do. So in my free time, sometimes I read paper, sometimes I use social media, right now. So there is no fixed things. What I do in my leisure time or my free time. I feel like to use sometimes the books, sometimes newspaper, and sometimes using my phone. So I cannot say certainly what I do right now in my free time. In my free time, according to my mood, I change myself.
My second question, who was the chairman of the drafting committee of the Constitution Assembly?
Yeah, if you would ask the person who was the chairman of drafting committee of right now of Constitution, my answer would be Ambedkar.
Yes.
He was a person right now who really provided a sap to the Indian Constitution properly. So I think he was.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So my first question is, so what do you think about our country?
It's normal that it's my nation, like my home. So I feel very positive of my country. This is like my home. So I respect my country more, and I feel myself right now to be an Indian. To be an Indian. Because I personally believe I'm a very lucky person who got right now birth in India.
Sir, my second question is, who was Babur?
I have repeated more than 100 times. The Babur was the founder of Mughal dynasty. He was a person who established the Mughal Empire in India right after the first Panipat battle in 1526 between Ibrahim Lodi and Babur. And in this battle, Babur won the victory, and he ruled over India 4 years. And after that, he died in 1530. So Babur was the first Mughal emperor who established his dynasty in India.
And my next question is, how we can keep ourselves healthy and fit?
Everyone knows probably that enough exercise should be taken every day. If you take enough exercise along with your right now healthy diet, I mean, we need to take the enough exercise, healthy diet, right now should be given the mental, physical activity every day. In that way, you can keep yourself fit and healthy. Simply.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm quite fine. And what about you?
I am also fine, sir.
Okay.
My question is that what is the disadvantage of deforestation?
I did not understand your question, gentlemen.
So what is the disadvantage of deforestation?
Repeat the question again.
What is the disadvantage of deforestation?
All right. Your question is what are the disadvantages of deforestation? You know, cutting a large amount of trees. You're cutting trees from the forest. It's called deforestation. And you know probably, right after probably that nowadays climate change is the biggest issue in the world. If you will look around the world, you will find the climate change the biggest issue in the world. So situation is occurring day by day, bad to worst. If the deforestation will be continued, not only our ecosystem will be damaged, but also our weather will be damaged. Look at the situation. Nothing is happening on time. Everything already have changed. The people are facing right now huge disasters, like some were flood, landsliding, right? Volcano eruption, unlimited, right? And natural resources are being destroyed due to the right now imbalance in nature. So I think deforestation is the only biggest cause which causes biggest problem for human as well as for the animal kingdom and plant kingdom too. Why? Because we take the 90% oxygen, 100% oxygen, sorry, not 90%, 100% oxygen from the tree. And if we will going to destroy, if we will destroy the entire source of oxygen, they don't want to be far, but the entire humanity will be in danger. You know, we are facing the huge disaster of the global warming. And nowadays, global warming is the biggest issue for the international people. Not only me, you, right now, other countries, all over the world. It's the biggest problem. So I think deforestation have only these advantages, no advantages.
So my second question is, so today is a Kargil Day. So what do you want to say about Kargil Day?
I think it was a long time ago when you were, perhaps some of you must have got right now birth, and some of you right now might not birth. It was the time of 1999 when India and Pakistan fought Kargil battle. In that battle, our right now greatest fighters, our soldier fought to the Pakistani soldiers and put their name in history. They really made a record and the won from the Pakistan. So I think Kargil Rod should be celebrated because on that day, means today, same day, we won the victory from the right of Pakistan. We took back, confiscated the same peaks and mountains which were captured by the Pakistani soldiers. So we got it back. So I believe this should not be forgotten because more than 100,000 soldiers sacrificed their lives for the saving our nation. I think this day should be celebrated as a victorious day. We cannot forget them who sacrificed their life for the nation. I salute them because of them we are sleeping here. We are spending our day day and night in our country peacefully. So this day should be celebrated as a victory day. Right now, remember a gala day for those soldiers who really sacrificed their life.
Thank you, sir.
What is your father's profession?
My father is a simple worker who works in Delhi. He works in a wire factory. He's a laborious person. So he works in Delhi.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My first question is, do you love your parents and family?
It is not right. It is not the question of asking. Of course, everyone loves. So I'm also in the category of everyone. Yeah, of course, I love my parents and my family.
My second question is, do you take tea every day and why?
No, I don't take tea every day nowadays. I have changed my routine. 1 year earlier, I used to take a tea every day, right now, before taking breakfast. But nowadays, I have changed my attitude. I have changed my, way of taking tea. Because I think nowadays, I don't take tea. I love taking tea.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm quite well, and what about you?
I'm also fine.
Okay.
My question is that, have you ever visited the Delhi?
Yeah, in 2014, once I visited Delhi because it was my exam time, so my center was there in Delhi. So in 2014 I visited, and I visited many historical places in Delhi like Qutub Minar, Red Fort, and nearby Delhi in Agra, one of the memorable monument of India, the seventh wonder of the world, the Taj Mahal.
Which newspaper do you read every day and why?
I don't take everyday newspaper. Sometimes I take a newspaper, the Hindustan Times or Times of India. Sometimes also Hindi newspaper I take because I'm only one reader at my home, English paper. My wife and my sister prefer to read the Hindi newspaper because they have the interest in Hindi. Only I am at my home who take English newspaper. So daily I don't receive English newspaper. Sometimes I take. On Sunday, right now, because I get some extra paper on Sunday, and that's why on Sunday I spend most of the time in reading newspaper. Otherwise, there is a mobile phone already. The app is downloaded from where you can go through your editorial page on the newspaper of the Telegraph, the Hindustan Times, and the Hindu too. So I don't need to take the newspaper every day. Sometimes I take.
As we say, you use social media.
then what you get benefit from this?
No, I don't get benefit anything from social media, but right now I'm connected with the more than 1,000 people in social media. I have lots of friends,
Oh.
families, right now, and some members. They are connected with me in social media like Facebook, your WhatsApp,
Yeah.
not Instagram. So I think I don't get profit from social media, but of course I'm connected. If you're celebrating your birthday, how I would come to know? So
Yes.
people are sharing their views, people are sharing their memories, people are sharing their own opinion in social media. I sometimes go through it. And if you spend 5 to 10 minutes, your 20 to 50 minutes, it's no bad thing for you because you are trying to socialize with the people. I personally believe the social media doesn't give me any profit, but even after I'm connected, why? Because the people are connected in social media, and that's why I spend some time in social media.
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, my first question. Have you ever planted any tree in your life?
Yeah, I have planted many trees in my life. Some fruit trees and some random trees. So of course I have planted.
Sir, my second question. Who is Raja Ram Mohan Rai?
If you look the history back, you will find Raja Ram Mohan Rai was not a simple man. He was a social reformer. He really reformed India. Raja Ram Mohan Rai was a person who changed the Indian culture of Sati Pratha. Yeah. Before Raja Ram Mohan Rai, if a woman husband dies, the girl was being the woman was tied with her husband in a same fire and used to be burned. But right now, before that, right after this, Raja Ram Mohan Rai, and I forgot the name of that the name of that British, Britishers, I forgot the name. They both started a campaign against this tradition. And after this situation, nowadays, if anyone's husband dies, there is a liberty to get married again. But in those days, those women whose husband used to die, they have been burned with their husband, and they have they had no liberty to survive without your husband. So he was a great social reformer. He brought revolution in India, and really reformed our culture, our tradition. And now they look at smile on women's face because of him.
Sir, my next question. Where is the capital of Nepal?
Kathmandu is the capital of Nepal.
Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So my question is, what is the difference between drawing and painting?
There are the difference between drawing and painting.
Yes.
Painting means you're taking your brush and making some sceneries. You're making figures of anyone. The sketching means you have only pencil. You are trying to sketch a scene, not because of much of the color. You are trying to sketch a scene in a single pencil, a single hand pencil, right? But in drawing, you're making a picture. You're drawing a sketch of something different things, like a scenery with actual color. What is the color needed to the painting you are sketching? But in the sketch, you take a simple pencil, and you don't need to put some colors there. You only sketch the scenery and the man face, whatever you want to sketch.
My next question is, what is your opinion towards us?
What's your opinion towards?
Us.
Towards yes. I think you are the part of my class, so I have no really opinion about you. I personally believe that every student who are sitting in my class, they are unique and special to me. Because everyone has a different quality, different attitude, and different desires. So whoever came in my class, they have come here for learning English, and it's my duty to teach you properly. And of course, I'm trying to answer my question properly, whatever you asking me here. So in my class, whoever the student are here, you're studying in different batches. They're really unique. I'm not talking about only my student. I'm talking about every single student in India.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My first question is, what is your thinking about Carrie Minati?
Carrie Minati, YouTuber.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think Carrie Minati is a YouTuber, right? He's a great roster in India.
Yes, sir.
So I have no more opinion about him anymore because I think he is doing his job is properly. Whatever his job, millions of followers follows him, right? Now millions of followers follow him. Why? Because what kind of content you want to listen, he want to make you listen. Okay? So you right, and he is not right. He is not a, I think, only traceable person for me, but million people follow him. So who am I to question Kariminati? I think Kariminati is doing his job properly.
So my second question is, what is your opinion about Khan sir?
I did not hear your question, please.
What is your opinion about Khan sir?
He's an excellent teacher. As I right now, every complex question, every complex right now topic, he handles very easily way. He solves very easily way, right, in a funny way. So the way of teaching by Khan sir, I like more. I already have seen many videos of Khan sir because whenever he teaches, he follows the rules right now on foundations. The thousand students sitting down in his class, but even after right now, his motivation, his style of teaching is unbelievable. I mean, incredible. He handles he simply deals every jumble and every complex issues very simply with it. So, of course, the Khan sir is an inspiration of millions of the students, an excellent teacher.
Sir, in India, every people want to get government job. Why?
Actually, in India, there is a culture. The people want to secure their life. Okay? They believe that if once I will get government job, my life will be secure. No pension, no tension with pension. If you once will get job, government job, people believe that my life has become secure. I don't need to do some extra work. I'm receiving my salary properly, right? So that's why most of the people in India, they are thinking that if I will get government job, my life will be secure and will be better. And that is why most of the people believe they are eager to take government job.
My next question is, why do people get nervous on stage?
You know, something right now, everyone needs practice. If you have a practice of coming on stage and facing people question, you can easily handle the work. But if you're believing that now I have no experience of speaking, so stage needs experiences. If you have been to continue in the same process, you will be able to face the question and you can easily write a question and answer. But you have no practice. Just imagine, you have no practice and you want to go on stage, right? A few part of your body will start sagging like that. The problem is there, you feel nervousness on stage. I don't feel nervous on stage while speaking. Problem is there, I have experience of long time and you have a less experiences. Whenever your experiences, duration of experiences of course of time will be increased. One day you will speak better than I. Personally believe, why? Because you have a less of experiences, I have a lot.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
My first question is, what do you think about private job?
I think nothing about the private job. I think as the government jobs should be respected in the same way the private jobs should be respected. You know, sometimes I prefer more the private job than the government job. The problem is there that the government job has a limited salary. In private job, it depends upon your labor. If you labor hard, you will get the more salary than you right now, whatever you're expecting. So in government job, your salary is limited. Your pay scale is unlimited. But in private job, it depends upon your labor. If you do some extra work, if you are trying to pay your work right now extra, I think you will be able to pay your right now salary. You will deserve to pay extra salary, your extra right now allowance. So I am very positive of right now private job, not for only government job. I am very positive.
Sir, my next question is, why do people stand up when the national anthem is played?
It is an honor. Our national anthem is a pride for India. So whenever, anywhere, national anthem randomly you're right now practically played, it's our honor to respect our national anthem. If you are respecting your national anthem, indirectly you are respecting your national flag. So in the same way, national anthem is our pride. And whenever national anthem is played, right now, you're running your word. It is our duty to being an Indian citizen. We need to pay the respect. So for paying respect, wherever the national anthem right plays, we need to stand up for the honor of the national anthem.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
My first question is, can I earn money from Instagram?
Yeah, many people are earning the money from Instagram. So Instagram is also the source of earning money. If your follower will be right now more there in Instagram, of course the company will give you some sponsorship, and if you will advertise anything according to the company protocol, yeah, of course you will earn money. You will make some money right now from Instagram.
My second question is, who is the biggest car company of the world?
Would you like to repeat your question, gentlemen?
Who is the biggest car company of the world?
Which is the biggest car company in the world? I think Volkswagen is the biggest car company in the world, because whatever you write or whatever the branded your beautiful sports car you're watching, this is the same branch right now of Volkswagen. I mean Ferrari, Lamborghini, BMW, right now. These cars owned by the Volkswagen. So Volkswagen is the branch of the cars company and biggest producer in Germany, where the large amount of right now sports car is manufactured in Germany.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
What do you know about Nelson Mandela?
If you would not right now speak loudly, I won't be able to listen to you what you are speaking.
My first question is, what do you know about Nelson Mandela?
I know, when I was in teen, I read about Nelson Mandela was the black president of South Africa. He was the first black president of South Africa. He faced a lot of struggle in his life. He spent 28 years in a prison. And after the 28 years, he came back right now out from the prison, and he became the first black president of South Africa. So he was a man of integrity. He was a man of great dignity and honor. He tolerated and exploited, but even after, he didn't give up easily way. As well as I know, he was not a man, he was a really, right now, incarnated God. Right? Because whatever he faced the problem in his own country, you cannot amaze him.
My second question is, who is your ideal teacher?
My ideal teacher is Mr. Rajesh Agarwal. When I was a young boy like you, when I was studying right now under 10th or under 9th, he motivated me a lot in my life. So he was a maths teacher and as well as English teacher. I didn't have interest in maths, but I had interest in English. And he motivated me a lot in my life. So I learned from him that whatever your situation, no problem at all. But even after your bad situation, you can start whatever you want to do. He motivated me a lot in my life. So I think he's still my best teacher.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
How are you, sir?
I'm quite fine, and what about you?
I am fine.
Okay.
My first question is, how many times do you go outside of Jharkhand?
How many times do you go outside from Jharkhand? How many times did you go outside from Jharkhand? This will be the question. I have gone many times out from Jharkhand, but not according to my plan. I went randomly because of my exam right now. I didn't make plan to go outside right now for a tour or something purpose. But of course, I went many times outside from Jharkhand because of my exam. So, yeah.
My second question is, how many hours did you use your social site?
How many hours do you use your social site? No more than by half hour or less than half hour. Not every day. Sometimes I use social media. Less than half hour. Yeah, sometimes more than half hour. 45 minutes. No more than 2 hours. More than right now 1 hour or less than 1 hour.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My first question is, do you believe in God?
It's my personal opinion. I don't believe in God. I'm an atheist. Okay? I'm not a theist. It's my personal opinion. I'm not trying to tell anybody whether you believe or not. It's my personal life, so I don't believe in God.
My second question is, who is your best writer?
If you would ask me who is the best writer, then my answer will be so long, because I have a long list of great writers. I like Christopher Marlowe. He has written the finest play ever, Dr. Faustus. Salman Rushdie, best book in the world. Right? And for him, sorry, for this book, he won the Booker Award. Midnight Children. William Shakespeare is my favorite author. Nowadays, currently in a young generation, Chetan Bhagat. Every book of Chetan Bhagat I have read in my life. So I think the long list of writers, some Hindi writers too, like Munshi Premchand, Bhartendu Harishchandra, they are actually the legends of India. So yeah, I have a long list of writers. I like it.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, sir. Who is favorite leader?
What is?
Who is favorite leader?
Who's favorite? Mine. I don't like leaders. Use your mic properly, please.
Who are your best actor and actress?
Who are your best actor and actress? In best actor, I have no any actor in Bollywood. I like Brad Pitt in Hollywood, and best actress Deepika Padukone in India. So she is really best. And one more actress. Her name is Anushka Sharma. Yeah, she is right now. Her acting is wonderful. So I like both of them.